Okay, great. This is Empire of the Sun, and welcome back. The last time we saw each other, there was some movement here in the South Pacific. I decided again to skip over some cards. I think the Allies, the next thing they did was they went and passed. They took their second pass, and then the Japanese player played the two ops card, which turned out to be another intelligence card that we had in our deck, and I played that. And yes, let me just see if I can't pull that out or not. I don't know. Maybe I can pull that out. Oh, it's a Japanese disc. Oh, okay. So this card I can't. Well, yeah, I should be able to pull it out. What am I talking about here? Yeah, I pulled this one out. Yeah, and I played that for the points, a 2 point card. And then what I did was I went ahead and went from my base in Guadalcanal, and then I went to Calandia, and then from Biak here, I went to that to start to at least control some portions of New Guinea, with the aim of hopefully putting some air power in here to cut off the cut off the U.S. Reinforcements coming into New Guinea. So that's basically what happened next. Okay, so what did the Allies do from here on in? I think it's not the Allies' turn. Okay, so what? Okay, what did I do here? Oh, what happened here? Okay, was the Allies. That was their turn, and what they did was they played I think it was Oboe for two OC as a two OC card, and then he activated some units here and he launched an attack here. Okay, there were some guys here. There was a 12. These two Indian units are from here, and they marched south into Siam to try to take out this army unit here. So I was able to roll intelligence for that. I think I had to roll a 4 or less. I think it was I think I had to roll a 2 or less. Wait, hang on, let me look real quick at what the allies have here for oboe. Okay, so you can't see it. Okay, the oboe. Okay, the oboe, and you have to take my word for it. The allied oboe card. The OC is a 2. Okay, but because they came up from here and then they moved down south, they actually crossed into the Japanese Azoi of this Japanese area, and so I actually have a bonus of 2 enrolling for the intelligence, and I actually rolled a 2. I actually um, hit intelligence even without the bonus, because the intelligence die roll is supposed to be 2 or less, and I hit a 2. So I was able to react. Okay, when I reacted, I have three. I can react with 3 units because he played a two card adds to the one intelligence, the one not intelligence, excuse me, the efficiency 2 plus 1 3, and so I was able to activate unit 1 here, unit 2 there, and unit 3 here, the 11, 10, 2 air unit. Okay, so I went ahead and did that. Okay, okay. The idea here is that fight. Okay, this 912 unit now goes in, reacts into the battle hacks that way. Okay, and then these guys fight. Okay, yeah, Japanese Air Naval. Okay, Allied 5 versus Japanese 27. Okay, first roll in the Japanese. So the Allies rolled a 9, so that's a full hit. Okay, and you might say, oh, it's critical. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, you're right. It is a critical hit. So that's not good. Then the Japanese rolled a 0, which is like a half result. So that's not good either. Okay, so that's the um, so I don't think I was able to damage his air unit because his air unit has a strength of 10 and I had a strength of 27. 27 divided by 4 is less than 10, so I'm not able to hit him. He's able to hit me, so he was able to flip 23rd Air Force, which is this 810-3 unit. That was the full strength unit before. Now it's half strength unit. Okay, so he really hurt me on the air naval part of the game. Now here's the land combat. Okay, Allied 15 versus Japanese 29, right? You see that? Allied 15 against Japanese 29. And so it's always attacker defender here. Attacker 7. So he rolls 7 against me, and I roll an 8 against him. These are full results. If I'm not mistaken, those are full results. Okay, so it's a no, wait. That's a full result on him. He does a full result. 7. Oh, it's one. Oh, it's a 1/1/2. 1/1/2. So he hits me with 20, I think. 13. 13. Half of that is 7. So he hits me with 15 plus 7, 22 hits. All right, yeah, 22 hits, and yeah, 22 hits. That's right. And I hit him with 29 plus 15. That's 44 hits, right? 29 plus half of 29 is 15. 29 plus 15 is 44. So I hit him with 44. So the 44 actually it hurts him a lot because um, okay, allies suffer -1 DRM for Japs defending in the jungle. Yeah, I forgot to do that. So he actually hits me with a 6, not a 7. So if I look at that, a 6 is only a full result, 1 times result, and I hit him with a 1.5 times result. So I inflict 44. He only inflicts 15. So if I look here, okay, if I look here, he hits me with 15, so he can only flip the 15th army. He cannot destroy the 28th army because you have to hit everything first. We have to hit everything twice. So he takes out 2012 and flips that. Okay, but I hit 44, and 44 hurts a lot because I think that eliminates him because that's the Indian Corps is 12, 24, and then the Burmese Indian Corps, which is 5. It's only a one-side unit, so that's more than enough to kill both of those steps. It's enough to kill both units. Okay, so all right, so that really destroys both his Indian Corps, and I just get a flip because the Japanese thing just flips, right? So that's great. So yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know if it was a good idea. So I do have my PPM here. Not a good idea, I don't think, for him to do that. Okay, so I think the strategy here really for the British and the CDI is to hang back and defend. Normally a lot of people will say, or traditional Allied wisdom is to have this 12-12 unit, a couple of guys here at Rangoon, and not have any of the 6-4, the 3-5 units in Rangoon to help defend. The reason being is that remember that in a land battle, the loser is always the guy who suffers the most step losses. And since there is a weak unit there, if you put a 6-4 or a 3-5 unit in there, along with the 12-12s, that 5 unit takes a hit very easily, and that's an extra step loss, and you could actually end up losing more step losses than Japanese because that weak unit will take a loss very easily. But if you just left the 12-12s by themselves, then the two 12-12s by themselves or something like that, it takes 12 hits to be able to flip the step. So the Japanese may not be able to do that. And if the Allies lose more steps than the Japanese in the land battle, they'll be forced to retreat. Okay, so that's that. One way to think about defending Burma also is to just vacate this hex and put the 6-4 unit up here. Why? Well, one thing is that it's out of range of Army Air. Here it is still in range of Army Air. Okay, plus, if the Japanese were to advance to this position and attack, he'd already be in Burma at the time, and he would suffer the -1 DRM or -1 penalty on the efficiency of the South HQ or any HQ activating units in Burma. Remember, that's a rule that they have. So unless you've captured Rangoon or you've built the bridges over the River Kwai, and obviously neither has happened. So the Japanese would suffer that penalty. So if you're defending Burma, as the Allies' suggestion is, put units, move these Chinese units here too. That these Chinese units aren't doing anything here. Just mobilize them, and move them out. This guy has to be down here. They're just this 12/12 unit has to be in Rangoon. Don't just let it sit there. Okay, and don't be so eager to attack because in this case he got destroyed by attacking, and then he's got nothing already, and he has very little force defending Burma now. So he got that. Okay, so my card play. So I went ahead and played the Subhash Chandra Bose um, card for the event, which nicely enough, obviously it's for the event. So that flips both of these armies to their full strength side. Okay, so after all that, okay, now I'm back to full strength, and he's got one Burmese division left, and maybe this Indian Corps. So the fall of Rangoon is not far away. Okay, all right. So just to tell you how the turn ended, I only have one card left. I think he's got one card left. I ended up putting this in the FO, this submarine attack card. I think got put in the FO. I cannot remember off the top of my head what he played as the last turn. Um, he didn't put in the FO, I don't think. I cannot remember. I'll try to remember it later. But that ends the turn, ended the turn, and we went to attrition, all that good stuff. And then it went into the following turn. It went into turn 3. Okay, so we'll go back. When we come back next turn, we'll take care. Look at turn 3. All right. Thank you very much.